If you are happy, it is very easy for you to talk to your spouse in a loving and respectful way. But if you are sad, angry, fearful, at that time it is really kind of difficult to talk to your spouse in a loving and respectful way. You can talk with the best intentions, but mostly it is going to be counterproductive. So is there any way how you can handle these kind of situations? It is love letter technique. What do you mean by love letter technique? Now, just imagine you are angry for some reason against your spouse. Now, what happens? Instead of talking, you are taking a step back and you start writing a love letter. And in that love letter, you are going to tell about all the negative emotions which is coming inside your heart, which is anger, sadness, regret, and a fearfulness. At the last, you are going to write about the love feeling. You see here, as you are writing down, you are letting out all your negative emotions on the paper. By letting out all the negative emotions on the paper, you are realizing what is happening inside you. You are more self-centered, and after you write all the negative emotions which is having a grip on you reduces. Because of which the feeling of love increases. You are more loving. When men write love letter, they become more caring about their spouse. When women write love letter for their husband, then they become so appreciative and respectful. Now, since we have already let out all the negative emotions on the paper, now we feel very light. Now we can go and talk to our spouse. It is very easy for our spouse to understand what we are actually trying to say, because here in this condition, since we have already released all the negative emotions, we are going to talk in a loving way and express them our feelings, and they are also open to understand what we are going through. So in this way, we are also happy, our spouse is also happy, because we are not going to blame them for getting hurt. So what does this love letter technique consist of? It consists of three things. 1. Love letter. Number 2, response letter. Number 3, sharing the love letter and the response letter to your spouse. In the love letter, you are going to write down all your emotions. Let's say you are angry or something, a negative emotion against your spouse, you are going to write it down. Since you are going to write it down, after you finish it, you feel like there is no need to actually talk to your spouse. You feel like very comfortable. In fact, you want to do something for your spouse. Or if this is not happening, you write it down, and then after you finish your expressing of emotions in the love letter, you start writing a response letter. Now, you might be thinking, what is this response letter? Here, generally, I will use that girls as an example here. Generally, girls will expect males to do something which is there in their heart. But ladies, please understand, men cannot understand what is there in your heart. So you have to help the men to understand what is going on in your heart by telling what you exactly want. Females think that he should know what is running in my mind. If not, then he is not loving me. That is not the case. Men are men. They are not women. So they don't understand what you're going through. So unless you open up your mouth or by writing or by verbally, they will not understand what is happening. So please help them by telling what you want, what you are expecting from your spouse by going through the love letter. That is what it should be written in the response letter. So you are helping them by telling what you are expecting so that they start learning about you, and slowly they start doing things what you are expecting without you even writing the response letter. And the third thing is sharing with them. Now, if you don't share with them, then they will not understand what hurt you have gone through and how you want them to help you. You might be asking, what if I have shared my love letter and the response letter, but still I have not received anything from my spouse. In that case, you have to respect your spouse's mindset. Maybe they have gone through some mental trauma when they were a kid. So you have to give them some time for them to understand what you're going through. Maybe they'll not come to you immediately and respond in a way what you are expecting, but if they reread again your love letter and the response letter, definitely if they want the relationship to become better, they will definitely do it. It might look insincere at the initial stage because they are learning something new to support you and to gain the support from you. So you have to be appreciative of your spouse when they are trying to do, even though it is going to be somewhat filled with mistakes. Certain emotions are very difficult to express without our spouse getting hurt, but we have to learn how to communicate even the negative emotions in a respectful way. There is a person and wife, husband and wife. Wife passed away. Husband, every night when he is about to sleep, he cries thinking about his wife and then he sleeps. When I inquired what is happening, why this is happening, he told that his wife not even asked a single thing against him. He loved her so much, but now I'm thinking, after going through all the things from this book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, if a woman cannot even open her mouth for 40 to 50 years, do you think it is really practically possible that she is not at all having any negative emotions towards her husband? Which is very, very not possible. If that is happening, that means she has suppressed her negative emotions towards her husband, because of which her physical condition aggravated, deteriorated, and she passed away. So men and women, it is not good to suppress the negative emotions. It is good to confront in a positive way by understanding each other and sharing in a respectful way and respecting what the others are expecting from them. In this way, the communication will be good and the love is going to increase every day. So with this, I'm ending this video. If you think this video is useful, let me know in the comment box. I'll be very happy. And as always, sharing is caring. Bye.